Most Canva videos focus on features. This one focuses on how professionals actually use them. In this video, I'm breaking down 10 advanced Canva techniques that I use in real client work: branding, social content, mockups, and marketing visuals. These aren't shortcuts or trends. They're techniques that help designs feel controlled, intentional, and ready to be paid for. Welcome to Design Hack Forge. Smart design hacks that save time and upgrade your content. Trick number 1, easy reflections. Canva allows you to create realistic mirror reflections using the Easy Reflection app. This is something I use often for product visuals and branding layouts. Go to App Search for Easy Reflection. With an image selected, a reflection can be generated instantly, then repositioned and adjusted to fit the layout. This is especially useful for product shots, packaging visuals, and hero images where depth and realism matter. Used correctly, reflections make flat designs feel intentional and premium. Instead of manually faking reflections, this instantly creates depth. I'll adjust the position slightly so it feels intentional, not decorative. Trick number 2, transform image. For advanced perspective shifting, Transform Image offers more control than standard Canva tools. What we have to do is first download the image with transparent background. Next, we go to App, search for Transform Image. This app requires an uploaded image, but once added, you can manually adjust perspective by dragging the image into position. The spherical distortion makes designs feel more dynamic and realistic, especially for mockups, posters, and marketing visuals. Adding subtle shadows completes the effect. Adjust as you like to get better result and gives the design weight. You can see that feels a lot more realistic right now. Trick number 3, create a mockup template. Canva's built-in mockups are useful, but real client work often requires custom mockups. Using the mockup feature, you can insert designs into Canva's existing mockup library or create your own mockup templates from real photos. Easy from Canva's library. But secondly, how you can insert any image that you already have into Canva to create a mockup from that image. So I'm going to select my image, press Edit, navigate to the Mockup section, and click on Create a Mockup Template. Now Canva's going to use AL to work out the parts of this image where a mockup could be inserted into and give me 4 different options to see. Insert and drag this into my mockup. All you have to do is drag. And done. Trick number 4, texture. One thing I always loved doing when designing for my photographer clients was creating different moods using textures. I like to add depth and character to my designs, and that's exactly what this new app called Texture helps me do, and it's really a great one. The Texture app allows you to apply overlays that add grit, softness, or character, commonly used in photography branding, editorial layouts, and premium social visuals. Easily you can adjust manually for better result. Instead of flat images, textures help designs feel tactile and intentional without overpowering the layout. Trick number 5, Tracer. Tracer lets you turn images into SVG vector graphics directly inside Canva. This means no pixelation when resizing. Full color control inside Canva. Cleaner logos, icons, and graphic elements. This is especially valuable for logos, packaging assets, and large format designs. Trick number 6, Liquify. Liquify enables distortion effects that go far beyond standard text tools. When used with PNG text or graphic elements, you can warp, stretch, melt, wrap designs into organic shapes. This technique is useful for branding accents, poster designs, and stylized visuals without relying on external software. Trick number 7, screen. I like this one because it uses a screen style effect to create a subtle halftone look. It lets me add texture and visual interest to an image without flattening the design. I usually keep it light, just enough to give the layout more character. Trick number 8, slice. Slice is one of those effects that looks creative, but it's actually very useful in client work. It lets you break an image into sections, almost like it's been cut apart and rearranged. By adjusting the direction and spacing, you can control how chaotic or clean it feels. A small amount adds energy. Too much can be distracting, so I usually keep it subtle. Trick number 9, type extrude. Type extrude is great when I want text to feel more dimensional without leaving Canva. It adds a clean 3D depth that works well for headlines, covers, and promotional designs. I'll start by adding a simple headline, something like 10 Canva apps for designers. From there, I can choose the font, then control the angle and depth to match the layout. Once it looks right, I add it directly to the design and treat it like any other element. It's an easy way to create emphasis and hierarchy, especially when the layout needs a strong focal point. Trick number 10, font frame. Font frame is one of my favorite ways to turn text into a visual element. Instead of placing text on top of an image, this lets the image live inside the text itself. I can either upload an image or use an image that's already in the design. Once I click Use Selected Image, Canva automatically places that image inside the text. At this point, the text stops feeling like a label and starts behaving like part of the layout. When it feels balanced, I add it to the design and treat it like any other element, resizing, aligning, and refining it as part of the overall layout. All of these techniques are powerful on their own, but the real value comes from how you combine them. If you want more real workflows like this, built for client work, not trends, you can subscribe. This channel is about making designs that actually get paid for.